William, hi, how are you? I feel like I haven't seen you in forever. Like, do you know that I would never, ever, 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 in a million years, I would never think I'd be happy to see you. Like, hi.
Thank you.
Yeah, okay, so, like, how are you? What's up? It's been, like, I don't know, 5 years since we saw each other last. Yeah?
Wanda, we've only been in quarantine for a couple of weeks. Oh, yay! Gilbert is here.
I'm bored. In fact, I'm so bored that I'm willing to talk to Theseus here.
Can we kick him out of this call?
If we're kicking anyone out, it would be you.
Oh, whatever. I do have a purpose.
Your life has purpose? Whoa, shocked, really.
Oh.
I have a purpose for calling you. I wouldn't willingly call the biggest pain in my...
Yeah, stay on track, Thespian. Stay on track.
Nope, not even gonna touch that. Anyway, Tim says that we can't come into the office. Something about him having heart problems and not trusting us alone with no supervision. So 24/7 News is going virtual.
Yay! That means I can film in my pajamas. Oh, yeah.
Right. Anyway.
We should start filming our next segment right now.
What?
Yes.
Guys.
Yeah, let's start filming.
You haven't even written a script. Hello?
Oh.
Never mind.
Okay. And we start recording in 3, 2, 1. Ooh, I feel so official. Okay.
Welcome, folks, to our virtual newscast. I'm your host, Gilbert.
H.E.E. Is this a game show all of a sudden? Well, actually...
Don't interrupt. As I was saying, I am Gilbert Stupide, and this here is my co-anchor, Wanda Cluck, and that glum cloud over there is William Tiberius.
Hey there! Also, pretty sure you've already used that one before.
Yeah, whatever. As I was saying, we are 24/7 News, and a dependable channel, and we air whenever we want, yada yada yada. Now, what is some news that we can...
You're joking, right? You've got to be joking, right? How are you people news anchors?
Rude, Titan. Rude. Well, we will be back shortly, right after I find something noteworthy to report about. Time to research. Goodbye.
What?
And we're back. Hello, thanks for joining us. As the condition of the world that we live in just appalls me. Wanda, would you like to give the people the update?
Yes, well, I totally agree with Gil. What we've discovered here today and what has been confirmed by several professionals is in fact likely the reason why 2020 has been in such great decline. People not leaving their homes, businesses closing, all of us being supremely let down at the turn of the decade. Well, hey.
Psst, Tim, cue the breaking news cut. Oh! As you may have heard, the world-renowned H.E.E. Theater's very own technical producer Alena Anderson is being tried in a court of law for being an uncooperative, treasonous murderer. The other theater members were shocked by Anderson's behavior. Here we have emotional footage of their reactions as the story continues to unfold. How did Anderson's actions impact the theater and your emotional health?
Admittedly, it was. I'm sorry. Please turn the cameras off. This is just too hard for me. I'm sorry.
I couldn't believe it, you know? She was one of us, a part of the team, and treason against the theater? That's just sick. Really saddens me, too. I mean, wasted potential. The murder part's crazy, too, I mean. Is it, though? I also reached out to Hailey Maynard, who declined to respond. Hey! Who put that in there? I told you not to include that footage! More on the trial of treason, the story of Alena Anderson later, as the court has yet to release further information on the ruling. And back to you, Gilbert.
What a rather tragic case of betrayal. And now, the weather.
Hello all. I hope you're all safe and healthy in your homes during these uncertain times. The coronavirus pandemic has really upended all of our lives. Get on with the weather. Wrong pencil. Oh! How did you? I want. Yes, well, the weather. You see, I've been cooped up inside, like the rest of you. So I haven't really had the time to determine exactly how the spring weather may change, and I'm sorry. I seem to have misplaced my report.
You know, I put up with your lack of informative news for a very you prepared something, Truman, but this for you to do this 7 newscasts like this. I texted you a week ago. A week, Trumpet. The audacity to do this to the people who were just traumatized by the news of the trial. You disgrace. You fiend. You.
Pardon my rage. In times like these, one must simply become one with nature in order to escape the stress brought upon one by the stresses of daily life. And now, I will conduct the weather. Today is comfortable. There is a slight wind. The air is crisp. I am a bird fluttering in the wind. The wind may pick up later, But for now, I am a tree, stagnant in the serenity of the partial sun we have today. I thought we would have. Later, the sun will go down. Temperatures may drop, so I advise you to wear a cotton coat, an eco-friendly solution to combat the chill from reaching your bones. That is all. Who knows what may come next? That is the question, is it not?
Our intentions as professionals are to bring a sense of normalcy to your lives. With that, Nancy, would you mind updating our viewers on the sports segment?
Yes, of course.
Gilbert, I told you about the sports situation.
Yes.
Yes, and you ignored me.
Yes.
Deliberately?
Yes, that's one way to put it.
Stop, tell me, I am serious. Just stop.
Hello, one and all. We will now be moving to our first live virtual interview.
Gilbert, this isn't live in the least bit. All of this is pre-recorded.
Shush. Go away.
Why? You interrupt my segments every time.
Yes, because when I do it, it's entertaining and funny. When you do it, it's go away. Now, as I was saying, I guess. Hello.
It's me.
Dude! Not cool.
Well, karma.
Do you actually need anything?
Actually, I do need one thing. Oh, so now you're interested in me as a person.
I will hang up on you.
Wait, no!
Bye, Titanium.
But you need to know.
Well, as I was saying, we have a very special guest joining us for an interview. The famed MeTuber and Hollywood makeup artist, to be named later, is joining us momentarily. Ring, 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 ring. Ah, perhaps this is her. Nope, it's just Thomas the Train. He says, don't interview. There was a miscommunication. Don't interview. Who? Miscommunication. Oh, this is her. Yes. Oh, wait, look. It's her right now.
Hi, Gil. Hi. Gil, you froze on me. Gil?
Sorry, Skype seems to be a little faulty. I can't see you right now.
Well, I'm here. Hi, I think. Yeah, the camera's on. Hello. Gil?
Oh. I guess we'll just roll with it.
Okay.
Yes. Yes, of course. I'm going to start the interview off with, wait for a second,
interview? What interview?
What do you mean, what interview?
I mean, what interview? I was under the understanding that I would be teaching you and your viewers some makeup tricks and tips. A tutorial, if it were.
Miscommunication. Well, this is awkward, you see, because,
How dare you! I am outraged by this. Okay, actually, what am I getting upset over here?
There was a miscommunication, and we thought you were here for an interview.
Oh, okay, I see, thanks. In that case, wow, such unprofessionality, such rudeness. I am offended. Offended, I tell you.
Yeah, yes,
Our
deepest apologies.
You were saying? I'm not that rude.
So, makeup, what's that all about?
I should call my lawyers. Someone's gonna get sued.
Not us too. Cut. Oh wait, I'm in control of the camera. Hold on a second. And we're back. To be named, the famed MeTuber and professional makeupper is here for an interview and will momentarily be giving us a celebrity-themed makeup.
Yes, I'm very excited to be with you. We've done this before already. So, do you know, I've been thinking about quarantine and, just doing everything all again. It reminded me, you know what would make this all easier? Holograms. Like in Star Trek, That way, you could feel like you're actually in public, but you wouldn't be in public.
Well, I had never thought of that. You're right. In fact, I bet if we had holograms, we could all be going about our day-to-day lives holographically.
What a world that would be.
Indeed, yes. What a world indeed. Now, I have a few fan questions here, if you wouldn't mind.
Oh, yeah, of course. Gets to love the fans.
Yeah. So our first question is from he_who_shout_not_be _ do you have an actual career?
Excuse me?
So we're getting real insulting off the bat, huh? Perhaps I should have proofread these first. Okay, next question. That's rude, offensive, very sexist. Jeez, humanity sucks. This is fine. Wow, I am offended by that. I'm sure there are some questions in here. So our first real question is from H_Phillips. She is wondering, do you know how to play charades?
I do, actually, yes. Gil, that would be a fun special segment, having people, play charades or typical party games virtually.
Yes. That is true. Perhaps assuming virtual newscast goes well, we shall have a new special segment for that. Another fan, Zerwa, is watch in order to shadow and makeup stuff.
Well, my suggestion is to watch my video on becoming a Smurf on MeTube. I go over the best ways to paint your eyes, lips, everything. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel while you're there.
And H_is wondering, can you sing a song? That sounds neat. She is specifically wondering if you can sing her favorite song, Baby Shark.
Well, my sister is the singer in the family. She actually did a special segment not too long ago. You probably know her. She's the famous opera singer Esmeraldina Ninkana Ukana. I myself am not terrible with the chops vocally thingy, my dog, so I'll give it a whirl. Baby shark doo 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 doo, baby shark doo 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 doo, baby shark doo 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 doo. That's the only line I know.
Beautiful. I can see the resemblance between you and your sister now. We have a couple more fan questions left. Erin S. Anderson would like to know if you always knew you were going to be when you decided to become one.
I mean, yeah, well, no. I always liked painting my face as a kid, so when it came to choose a career, this just felt natural,
Yeah, well, I feel that. when I was a kid, I always liked talking to hairbrushes and narrating everything I did. I just do it as a full-time career. So, yes, right. Our last question is from Journey K. Understand shadow colors you think are always a no-go?
No. All colors are great. The best makeup only ever happens when you use all the colors. Every single one, including brown.
Well, I'm not an artist, but I've got to assume that that's accurate. Makeup, the only acceptable kind.
Exactly.
Right, well, that's the last of the fan questions. An unfortunately low amount of submissions. But alas, people didn't see that Instagram story. Now it's time for your tutorial, which I am very eager to see. Are you excited?
Oh, very. I am literally only here for the tutorial.
And the interview.
No, just the tutorial.
Okay. Hey then. Oh, wait, I have a quick question. Can you reposition your camera? I can't quite see the whole image. Yes.
Is this better?
Yes.
Okay.
Perfect.
It might fall during the
This
tutorial.
That's okay.
I'm going to be wearing this headband so I don't get makeup on my beautiful hair.
Yes,
Yeah.
of course. Don't get me.
I don't know why I'm laughing all of a sudden. It's very out of character for me. Okay.
Yeah, it sure seems.
There we go. Okay, so here in front of me, I have I have the supplies you'll be needing. Now, I don't have enough money to buy real makeup, so I have stolen my mother's makeup, including this bag full of random knickknacks and this eyeshadow full of boring colors. So, I also, as I said, am very poor. So, I'll be using paint as concealer and paintbrushes as makeup brushes. MacGyver styles right there.
That's perfectly safe.
Yes, it does, doesn't it? Now, today I'm going to teach you all how to look like my sweet sis, Esmeraldina Ninkana Ukana. We're going to be basing this on her Emmys performance last year, where she performed the song Minds Speak to Me. Right. So, take your eyeshadow palette and a thin paintbrush and just, get some of this light blue stuff here on it.
Just like that.
There we go. Yes. So, many people would say starting with your eyes is foolish. I, however, disagree. The eyes are quite possibly the hardest, and therefore you should always start with the hardest so everything else gets easier. So, that said, take it and just, whoop it on, Rub it all over your eyelid. Swoop. The swoop. This is working great.
Very exciting. I can see the progress already.
Yes. I look slightly like I'm diseased, but I'm sure it'll get better over time.
Yes, me too. I mean, professional.
Professional.
You're a professional.
I've got 3 million subscribers on YouTube. I almost said YouTube, but that's fine. YouTube is for losers. Anyway, okay, so you got your eyeshadow, the base done. Now you're going to take a darker shade. Actually, screw that. Darker shade, that's for losers. We're going to take this teal shade here. See, teal. Camera's on the other side. Teal. And just cover all the way up to your eyebrows. You know what I mean? All the way. Don't cover your eyebrows, though, because that's a later step. And then, once you do that, make sure you go extend over into your area, which I like to call the dent space. It's right here next to your eye. Just go over. It's a very technical term. Write it down.
Good.
Do the same thing with the other side.
Very bright.
Wait, that's not right. Never mind. And then you're going to take some purple. I like to use this magenta shade here. It's right there. It's very shimmery. It's pink. And you're going to blend it in to like the top area. You're just going to blend it in. Going to add some overtone.
Wow.
So we're going to use our fingers to blend it in. I don't really like the technical tools, nor do I have funds, so I just use fingers. All you rich, fancy people can spare sponges for your endeavor, but I can't. So after you blend it, you're going to take this white paint and paint around the makeup you just did. Avoiding the eyes, of course, because, and the nose, and the mouth, and eyebrows, because, you know. Anyway, as many of you know, my sister was going for a mime clown type of aesthetic, so we're going to take also, we're going to ignore that, and we're just going to paint this on. You know what? I don't really want to find out what happens when you accidentally eat paint, so I'm not going to paint my mouth. Instead, I'll be using a lipstick I will show you in a second. But first, I must paint this on. Being very careful to avoid areas that I could die if I ate it.
Good idea.
I know, it's a very good idea not to die, isn't it? I feel like I hear people moving around. I hope they can't hear me. That would be awkward.
Yes, as this is live television.
Oh yeah, so live. Definitely not pre-recorded. Right, yes, that's the big secret. I can feel this freezing my face already! Already! See? Perfect concealer. You can't see my underface. Anyway, so, as I said, I don't want to find out what happens when you eat paint. So I shall be using this 3-4-year-old lipstick I found in a drawer while cleaning. If you own red lipstick, that'd be better. This is like a pink peachy tone. I mean, like, you know. Red, far superior. Give you more mime. Less.
Is that safe? What if the lipstick has like mold or something?
Oh, you ignorant fool. Lipstick can't mold.
Really?
Yeah. Who is the professional here?
I'm starting to quit. I seem to recall biology that everything can decay and die and mold.
I will sue you! Do you want to be sued?
Don't. I have no idea how I would explain that to Tim. Him and his disease, that's 1,000 times worse. Go on without me. I can catch up. I don't want you to see me like this.
Okay then. So, you get the lips all done professionally. by a professional makeup artist, who is me. There you go. Voila! It's got the clown mime aesthetic going on here. So,
It looks fantastic.
thank you. I know. I feel professional already. I am a professional, so obviously I feel professional. And again, so we're going to move back to the eyes again because, lips, cheeks, eyes. Got to go back. Due to the fact that I really don't want to find out what happens when you paint your eyes, I am going to be using this mascara here to, a mascara. Oh, wait, was that me? Did I put you on hold? I thought you put me on hold. Sorry, I don't know what happened there.
What? Oh, so it's quite all right.
Alrighty. Well, I was getting to the eyes. We're going to mascara the eyes without stabbing the eyes out. Very important.
Yes. 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 Key. I need to write.
Don't stab the eyes out. Nope. There we go. Alrighty. So, now that you've done that, you should take a tiny makeup thingy and get a black shade of eyeshadow on. See that there? Black. Like your soul. I'm kidding. I don't know what your soul's like. So, you're going to make an exaggerated cat eye by just painting this over. Eyeliner would obviously be preferred, but apparently my mother does not have eyeliner, nor do I have the money to buy eyeliner. So, paint. Just, There you go. So you got that done. After that, after you've done that, you're gonna, hang on, let me look at my notes. You can darken your eyebrows. I prefer using blue eyeshadow because it contrasts my pink hair real nicely. And so, I'm going to use this rose gold paint color here. Hang on, I have to actually get some onto my false makeup brush. I mean, if you feel as bold as to actually paint your eyebrows, that's a you choice. However, I feel like you would lose a lot of hair doing that. Dyeing your hair is also always an option. So, I mean, if you want to dye your eyebrows, that's also a you choice. So, now you have one last step and then you're finished. You take the scary eye gouger and you don't gouge your eyes out. You don't gouge your eyes out, Gilbert.
Okay,
You take your eyelids and you go whoosh and you curl them so that they're pretty. Ow, I just stabbed my eye. It's fine. Don't stab your eye, that's the goal.
Don't gouge your eye out.
Or stab it. Eyes are very important.
Stabbing.
There goes that. So, voila! You have the clown mime aesthetic that my sister did at the Emmys.
Magnificent. It looks with your presence.
I mean, I literally had nothing better to do. So.
That I wish you luck removing that. Perhaps we will some footage of that.
You just might. Thanks, Gilbert. Sorry I threatened to sue you twice.
All's well that ends well. Goodbye.
Bye.
Hi, I'm Tim, the producer of 24/7 News. As you may have noticed, 24/7 News is no longer including commercials. For our virtual segment and for any future inconveniences that take us away from a live stage, we will relieve you of the interruptions that commercials provide, as we don't want to waste your time with petty businessmen scrambling for pennies in any way possible. Hey, who wrote that in there? Anyway, so I hope you enjoyed a commercial-free experience with 24/7 News and that you enjoy our last feature of today's segment. Adios.
Hello. Now comes the part of our story that gets a little bit sad.
Did you just casually quote the musical Book of Mormon?
No.
You are supposed to be the professional one here!
Anyway, we are here to address the serious topic of COVID-19.
Yeah. And we're the only ones serious enough to do it.
No comment on that.
Well, I have much to say on it. Enough for the two of us. So, seeing as I didn't get to rant earlier, stupid Gil, I'm gonna do it now. This newscast in the past has been extremely unreliable due to one man, and that is Gilbert Stupide. If Gilbert was here, he'd probably say that some giant marshmallow is attacking us, and that's why we're under lockdown or something equally as ridiculous. Seriously, he lacks all capability to say anything factual. In fact, this little PSA is probably the only thing factual that 24/7 News will ever report on.
I wouldn't say that necessarily.
Do I need to recap that we've reported in the past? Some highlights. Fang, the fish that lived in a lake and killed like 12 people, but all we cared about was that the fish was safe or not. And the kitten festival in the midst of a mass car accident. And, oh yeah, don't forget the fight between a dragon and a crocodile during that same newscast.
Yeah, no comment. Let's get back on track, shall we?
Right.
So, as many of you are aware,
As hopefully all of you are aware, like, if you don't know what's happening in the world, what are you living under?
yes, well, anyway, pretty much the entire world is under quarantine due to COVID-19, and while that can be pretty boring, and a lot of you feel like leaving the house,
please stay home.
With the exception of people who have to, leave for their jobs. If you have to leave, take the necessary precautions, like washing your hands a lot and wearing masks and social distancing.
Yeah. Some of us would like to return to normalcy.
Yes, but we are not here to judge other people's life choices.
Yes we are. That is literally what the news is.
Is it fine to make a political joke in the middle of a serious topic?
Too late.
Well, in any manner, we would also like to thank all the medical professionals, grocery store employees, and other essential workers for their dedication and hard work during this crisis. Also, a shout out to the educators out there and the other people who have had to figure out how to do their jobs while stuck at home. It can't last forever, folks.
Well, actually,
I will kick you out.
No, you won't.
You're right. I'll have Gilbert here kick you out because he's been here this whole time.
No! I'll be good, I promise. Also, a shout out to all the teenagers and college students stuck at home for not murdering their parents.
Yes, not murdering people is good. Please, don't murder. As tempting as it may sound some days, don't do it.
And we'd also like to thank the celebrities like John Krasinski, James Corden, and others for keeping us virtually entertained via YouTube, Instagram, with their own quarantine specials. We know they'll never see this, but it's one of, if you get bored, watch them.
Once more, please stay inside unless otherwise necessary.
As Nancy would say, stay inside so we can squash this thing like the tiny bug it is!
That was actually a very good Nancy impression.
Thanks. I've been practicing it to make Gilbert go away.
Has it worked?
Not even a little bit.
Yeah, that's kind of what I thought.
Yeah. Well, anyway, to lift your spirits, and so we don't have to leave you all feeling depressed, enjoy this montage of what you can do while during quarantine, featuring members of 24/7 News and others who were sneakily caught on camera. No!
Did you take a picture of me eating my pineapple?
No.
Kind of seems that way.
What?
Kind of seems that way. Are you ever shit?
No.
I'm filming down your reactions because I'm filming.
It's so cute. Leave me alone.
Oh my god, why are these guys here? What's happening? No? What happens if you wait to react?
They all die.
Thanks for calling Best Buy Consultation Team. My name is Alena. How can I help you? No, that was really cute.
Thanks for watching 24/7 News for your occasional factual news and updates. See you next time.